Meet the Geely Galaxy E8, and it's about to make every Western automaker very, very uncomfortable. You're getting a 45-inch 8K screen, 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, and an interior so premium it makes a Mercedes S-Class feel like a rental. And wait till you hear the price. It's so low, you'll think I'm straight up lying. But the real headline isn't the speed or the screen, it's what's underneath. Something so advanced, it could flip the entire EV industry on its head. Because this isn't just another cheap Chinese electric car. This is a warning shot, a glimpse at how far ahead they actually are. Let's start with the looks, because honestly, this thing doesn't look real. The Geely Galaxy E8 looks like it drove straight out of a Marvel movie. That front end, sleek, clean, almost alien. You've got this razor-thin light bar across the front that literally breathes when you walk up. It doesn't just turn on, it wakes up, like it knows it's better than everything parked next to it. And the proportions? Chef's kiss. It's low, wide, with a fastback design that looks like a mix between a Porsche Taycan and a Lucid Air. But with that, we actually thought about aerodynamics kind of finesse. I mean, it's the kind of car that makes you double take at a red light. You'd be like, wait, what? Then someone says, oh, that's a Geely. And your brain just short circuits. Because, let's be honest, when you hear Geely, you're not expecting something that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie directed by Elon Musk's nightmares. Even the paint options are wild. You get this liquid silver that shifts color under sunlight. It's like the car's mood changes depending on how you look at it. And the Galaxy Violet one? Man, that shade should be illegal. The door handles sit flush, the rear end has that continuous light strip that looks straight up futuristic, and the whole car gives off luxury vibes from every angle. Compare that to the Tesla Model 3, which, let's be honest, is starting to look like the car version of an iPhone 8. Clean, sure, but boring. Meanwhile, this thing's out here looking like it time traveled from 2030. And when I tell you the fit and finish is tight, I mean German level tight. The body gaps, practically non-existent. Every panel, every line, it's like someone obsessed over it. This isn't just a cheap EV. This is China flexing hard, saying, oh, you thought luxury meant expensive? Hold my bubble tea. All right, deep breath, because this is where things get unfairly good. The moment you open the door, you're hit with vibes. Not car vibes, luxury spaceship vibes. Front and center, stretching from one end of the dash to the other, is a 45-inch 8K screen. Yeah, you heard that right, 45 inches, 8K. It's so wide you could watch a movie and still have space left over for your Spotify playlist and Google Maps. And no, it's not laggy or glitchy. It runs smoother than your iPhone, powered by a Snapdragon 8295 chip, the same level of processing power you find in gaming laptops. The passenger can literally watch Netflix while you drive. Meanwhile, the driver gets a full customizable cluster, augmented reality nav, and gesture controls. And get this, the car can recognize your face. You hop in, it greets you by name, sets your seat, your lighting, even your music. Like, bro, my own phone doesn't treat me this well. The steering wheel looks straight out of a concept car. Flat top, flat bottom, wrapped in soft leather, and oh yeah, it's heated. Every button feels solid. No cheap plastic clickiness. And the seats, man, these seats. They're massaging, ventilated, heated, memory foam. Memory foam. I sat in a $90,000 BMW once that didn't feel this good. And if you say, I'm tired, the car literally switches to Zen mode, dimming the lights, playing calm music, and adjusting your posture. Like, come on, that's next level pampering. The whole cabin is wrapped in soft touch materials, suede, brushed aluminum, and ambient lighting that changes color based on your mood. You can even talk to it. Not that clunky Hey Siri type stuff. You just say, I'm cold, and it heats the seat. Say, I'm bored, and it will play you a song. Say, I'm stressed, and it literally activates a built-in relaxation mode. Meanwhile, I'm still out here arguing with Alexa about turning on the lights. Every single detail in here screams luxury. But what's insane is it's too good for its price bracket. Like, you sit inside and your brain can't process that this is a $30K car. It feels like someone took the best parts of a Mercedes EQS and said, meh, let's just make it affordable just for fun. If this thing ever comes to the US, Tesla might have to start selling merch just to stay alive. Now let's talk real-world stuff. The Galaxy E8 isn't just for flexing on Instagram. It's actually usable. It's about the same size as a Model S. So yeah, it's got space. The back seats, massive legroom, reclining function, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for climate control. You can fit 3 adults back there comfortably or 2 with space to stretch like they're in business class. Trunk? Big enough for a family road trip, Costco haul, or enough Trader Joe's bags to make your eco-conscious neighbor proud. So yeah, this thing's not just a toy. It's a daily driver that just happens to make luxury cars look dumb. Now let's talk about the little details, because this is where the Galaxy E8 really shows off. You know how most cars have a start button? This one doesn't. The moment you sit down, it knows. The cabin lights fade in, the seat slides forward, the displays come alive. It's like the car saying, "Welcome back, boss." The ambient lighting isn't just RGB bling either. It's synced to your heart rate, your driving mode, even the music. When you floor it, the whole cabin subtly pulses, like the car's alive. Every sound inside the E8 was tuned, from the click of the turn signal to the whisper of the air vents. Even the door close? Yeah, it's got that vault thud that Germans usually brag about. And then there's the roof, a full glass canopy that tints automatically depending on sunlight. No buttons, no shade, it just adjusts. Even the air vents aren't manual. You swipe on the screen and they move electronically to aim airflow exactly where you want it. Charging ports? Hidden. Speakers? Integrated into the trim. And the door panels light up with constellations, tiny pinpricks that mimic the night sky. It's all these little details that make the E8 feel less like a car and more like a luxury device someone forgot to put an Apple logo on. Because when you're inside this thing, it doesn't feel like a $30,000 EV. It feels like the future, one small detail at a time. Now, here's where it really flexes on the West. The Galaxy E8 rides on an 800-volt platform, which means ultra-fast charging, 10% to 80% in 18 minutes. By the time you finish your Starbucks, this thing is juiced and ready. Power? Up to 475 horsepower with dual motors and all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. That's BMW M3 quick. And it's whisper silent, smooth. Range? Around 700 kilometers CLTC, which is roughly 430 miles real world. That's enough for range anxiety to pack up and leave town. And the regeneration braking? Feels natural. Not that jerky, whoops, I stopped too soon stuff. Everything is tuned for comfort and efficiency, but when you floor it, oh boy, it moves. Now, before the cheap cars are unsafe crowd shows up, chill. The Galaxy E8 comes loaded with L2 Plus autonomous driving, 11 radars, 12 cameras, and LiDAR. It's got 9 airbags, 360-degree cameras, and all the safety systems you'd expect. Collision avoidance, adaptive cruise, lane keep, assist, the whole buffet. It can even park itself. You step out, tap your phone, and it handles the rest. Oh, and remember, Geely owns Volvo and Polestar, so yeah, these guys know how to build safe cars. You're basically getting Volvo DNA with a 45-inch TV strapped inside. Now, let's play Guess That Price. You've seen the design, you've seen the tech, you've seen the speed. What are you thinking? $70,000? $80,000? Nope. The base Geely Galaxy E8 starts at just $27,000. And even the top trim, with all the bells, whistles, and rocket boosters, barely touches $35K. In America, that's Corolla money. Except this thing looks, feels, and performs like a car from a completely different planet. For the same price, you can either buy a Toyota Camry with hubcaps or a spaceship with an 8K display. Tell me that's not insane. This right here is the future. Affordable luxury that actually delivers. But here's the problem. You can't buy it here. Not in the US, not in Europe. And that's the kicker. It's almost like watching someone eat a 5-star steak dinner through a glass window. Why? Regulations, politics, and let's be honest, fear. Because if cars like this hit the US market, half the EV brands we know might not survive the year. But here's the big question. Would you trust it? A $30K luxury EV from China, faster than your Tesla, more tech than your Benz. Would you park that in your driveway? Or does the Made in China label still freak you out a little bit? Let me know in the comments. I want to see how split people are on this. So there you have it, the Geely Galaxy E8, the EV that just redefined value for money. It's stylish, it's futuristic, it's ridiculously affordable, and it's proof that the EV war just got real. What do you think? Future family car or future flop? Drop your take down below, hit that like button if you trade your Tesla for one, and make sure you're subscribed, because next, we're checking out the Chinese super SUV that claims to drive 1,000 miles on a single charge. Yeah, you heard that right. This is WheelFactor,